Okay, I'm back. So teach you how to play with the Mantis ship. Guess I can try. I'll play on hard. I'll play no pause, and I'll play Advanced Edition enabled. So what do we have with this Mantis ship? We're playing Mantis type A, which is probably the best. What do we have? We have 3 Mantis and 1 NG. NG is really nice for repairing, and potentially we're also gonna board with the NG, but first off we'll board with 2 Mantis, which is good enough for most things. We might want to double board at some point with all of my crew. We have a 2-man teleporter, a very large oxygen room, no sensors on the ship, and just pretty standard stuff apart from a teleporter. And then we have kinda bad weapons here. A small bomb and a basic laser. Basic laser doesn't really do a whole lot. Maybe you can use it against an auto ship at some point, but it's really a bad weapon. You want to replace that as well, but keep it for now. And we have Mantis pheromones, which is something that sells for 25 scrap. So what we do in this ship is we place 2 Mantis on teleporter and the NG and engines. This way the NG can just run around freely, kind of, to deal with repairs wherever they need to be happening on the ship. We'll just power up the small bomb, because basic laser doesn't do anything, it's one shot. Mostly any ship in this sector is gonna have 1 shield up. And Sector 2, mostly any ship is gonna have 1 shield up, so a single shot doesn't do anything. This will start doing stuff when you actually have more shots, but right now it doesn't do anything. So we have a med bay, so every time we board, we can heal up our crew by just going to the med bay. I guess eventually I want to replace that, but first things is always getting the shields to level 2. Shields upgrading is the first thing. So yeah, we land directly into an auto ship, and we have 2 options here. We either attack it or we use the teleporter. Avoiding the ship is not really an option in my opinion. With the teleporter we have an option that we might get a reward. We're not going to get a double reward, but we also don't need to fight this. If we do attack this, we do have to fight the ship, and we do have to destroy it. They also have hacking, as you can see, but either 1 or 3 is not a bad option. If you use 3, I think you might still get nothing if the station is empty. Or is this a sector update? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna attack them because I think I can take them on. They only have an ion and a beam, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna board them, so we'll just send that there. Okay, they hack doors, which is no issue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dodge the ion like this, so we don't take as much damage from that. Then we'll take out the shields with the small bomb, and then we'll basic laser their weapons. It's a bit rough, but it has to be done like that, kinda. Get the shields up for the beam. Okay, got him. Let's not go after piloting so they can't dodge anymore. And then after piloting is done. Next shot is gonna go into... Well, maybe I should target shields again, because they might repair shields. And if they repair shields, it's bad, because then I need to use another bomb. Yeah, they repaired shields here. So let's go after the weapons again. Got the shields back up before the beam, so that's fine. So you want to make sure that you small bomb the shields and make sure that they stay down enough that you don't have to use another bomb. And then you can take on other ships in Sector 1 and 2. They could have hacked like my oxygen, then it would have been a bit of an issue there. But I probably would have just hit them in their hacking then, if there was a bad hack. So there's that. So we have a sector update. We can see that these are just fights with no hazard. This is actually really useful information. We have a distress as well. Asteroid field, nearby sun. So I would not really recommend nearby sun or asteroid field right now, because we only have one shield up. If we have one shield up, we're gonna have a shitty time when we go there. This is kind of interesting as well, the ion storms in a nebula, because they might just be level 2 piloting events. That if you upgrade your piloting to level 2, you get some free stuff. So that could be interesting. But we only have 9 scrap right now, so we cannot even upgrade piloting for 20. So we'll just go... Mostly we want to take all the fights. And that's what we'll do. But this ship is a bit awful, because they have a missile and they also have a laser that shoots twice. So I don't really like it. They're also trying to get away. But we're gonna get rid of the weapons first. And I'm gonna board them right away, even though they boarded me. I do still want to board them, to make sure that the weapons stay down. And I want to manage my crew in a way that we're fine right there. So after we get rid of the weapons, we're just gonna get rid of their medbay and make sure that they don't repair that. And then we board with the other crew as well. And then we'll just send the high health people into the medbay. I think they did fix the medbay there. That's rude. Well, that was a bit closer than I wanted it to be. I didn't expect them to fix the medbay right there. It's just awful. It's like, probably a lot of people would just go and they probably would have dealt with the boarders on their ship first, and then they would have boarded over, and then they would have targeted the weapons, and then they would have started, or maybe they wouldn't even target the weapons, they would just go straight for the clone bay or med bay. But in this situation we actually dealt with a fairly bad situation right there fairly well. Like, they had 2 shots and a missile, and they also boarded us, and they had a med bay, and we only used like 3 small bombs. I could have done it with less small bombs, but by just boarding them right away and just being able to see that you can actually deal with the boarder on your ship as you're dealing with them here. It's like the NG and the Mantis can just deal with one border just fine. And this fight went so well because I went after the weapons. As soon as you take offline the enemy weapons, you'll have a much better time because you get rid of all of the damage that you're gonna take potentially in that fight. So if the weapons are down, you can just deal with the crew. And you just want to make sure that they never fix their weapons, so that's why you just you board also with the other guys and then make sure that you do good stuff. So again, a ship with a missile, which sucks, but we're not gonna send over our crew to slavers because you never do that. They have a drone system as well, which also sucks. At least they don't have a med bay or a clone bay, so probably we can just board this guy. It just kind of depends on what crew they have, but we don't really know. We just have to go in blindly, unfortunately. Let's go into shields. But they have a Mantis there, that's kind of bad. I don't like that one bit. So we got hit in the weapons, that's really bad. I think we have to port back to our ship now. Yeah, I think we have to teleport back. Everything is awful. Okay, at least the clone bay is not on fire. Let's get rid of their weapons. We lost the shields. That is not good at all. This is such a bad situation here. What is going on here? I clicked the stupid weapons. The fact that they have this drone system and the repair drone as well. Like everything awful. There's just nothing really we can do about this shit. Really bad. Really, really bad stuff right there. The missile hit us in the weapons, and because we got hit in the weapons, we weren't able to just take out their weapons, and because we didn't take out their weapons, including not taking out the drone, we just took a ton of damage. We couldn't really do anything about that, because it's Sector 1, and Sector 1 is bullshit. So, don't be surprised if you get shit like this, but you get hit in the weapons, you have a bad time. You play on hard, you get hit in the weapons 50% of the time, all the time. It's just so dumb. So we survived with one hull left. I couldn't really make the fight go any faster, really. I mean, maybe I should have boarded with all 4 of my guys, but I don't know. I might have lost crew if I did that, and if we lose crew on this ship, it's not very good. If this ship didn't have a rock and a Mantis, and another crew member, we maybe could have won that, but they had pretty strong crew, so we couldn't really effectively fight it off, so that was really bad. So now we're on 1 hull, so we're basically dead. If we see one bad ship, we're dead. So there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, this is the second ship that is actually terrible, but because they have this combat drone as well, it is extra bad because they do so much damage. They can do so much damage so quickly with a combat drone if you have no shields up. I think I'll just get my piloting upgraded since we're so low on hull. I'm just gonna get my pilot upgraded and then we're gonna jump into this nebula. Yeah, hopefully that's gonna be a decent thing. Okay, there's only intruders on board. I just gotta make sure that none of my systems get beaten down. So they were in oxygen, so we could easily just fight them off. Because we were right there. So it wasn't a piling event here, but we're gonna survive this jump. And after this jump, I think we can just jump to the store and get some repairs. So then we can actually survive. It's a really rough start. Hey plus SOJ. Yeah, it's not a good start at all. There's not much you can do about it sometimes. Sometimes you just get wrecked. Well, there's only one thing we can do now, which is repair. And I hate to spend money on repairs, but if you have to do it, you have to do it. Let's sell the Mantis pheromones for a little bit of scrap, and then we're gonna keep the basic laser as well. Because we could still use it against Soldan shields, or we could use it against auto drones. So yeah, let's repair up. We could repair like 10 hull and then maybe get shields. Shields level 2. It would still be low on hull. Let's check the map, see what we're gonna do. So if we don't... What is this layout? 1, 2, 3. Let me just see. So if we don't repair more, we don't see another store in this sector. So it means that we can't repair anymore. Worst case scenario, no repairs anymore. Is this hole gonna be enough for the rest of this sector? I think not. So I think we need to repair more. Although level 2 shields is gonna make us more strong against everything, so I'll just get level 2 shields. I don't know if that's good enough, but let's just hope we're not seeing more missiles. Oh, there we go. Should probably just take out the missile right away. I mean, I could go after their shields and then the missiles, but just... It's a 1 damage missile at least. We just need to make sure that the missile stays down, because we definitely don't want to get lower than this hole. Shoot that. Switch over. So this beam drone doesn't really matter. So upgrading shields against this ship, it doesn't matter yet. I do want to take this missile down as soon as it goes up. So I'll just probably wait until they fix this before I shoot. Oh crap, we missed! Why is this game so dumb? We missed again. Oh well. I'm gonna just run away from the ship. I don't want to take another missile. Alright, we'll stay a little bit longer. So I can get my shields fixed, because they missed anyway. Okay, that missile was not gonna miss, so I'm not gonna stay there for that missile. Screw that. Attack the pirate. Alright, so double shields is gonna help a lot here. Let's just get that up. Hopefully they don't target my shields. That would be nice. Maybe we can debate them by just firing our weapons. We're not gonna use the weapons, but maybe they can just target the weapons because of that. They have a stun bomb here as a weapon. Oh, they stun bomb my shields. Feels bad, man. I might potentially take damage. Okay, we got the shields back up before the thing shot, though. That was fine. That was just easy boarding. That ship only had a rock, so the rock was kind of slow to move around, so we could just get some damage on the human before the rock even joined the fight, so that was alright. Let's get a power bar. Although maybe we get a surprise repair. If we get a surprise repair, then that would be nice. Okay, 2 shields is gonna protect us here, so that is easy fight. Let's just go to the other side of the ship because they have a rock, and if we just go to the other side of the ship, we do much more damage against the NG, and if we could just, 2 versus 1 on the rock, which is gonna make it a whole lot faster. And our Mantis are gonna get on top a lot in terms of health. It's usually nice when you can 2-on-1 enemies, that way you make sure you get a lot of health. A lot of health advantage over them. Let's see, this is 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 1, 2, 3. So we'll just take that. Maybe this is a repair station. It could just be a repair station. Or it could just be a fight. We're still gonna aid the Federation ship even though we're low on hull, because we have double shields and we have confidence in our skills. So because it's a rebel ship, I think it only has human crew. So we board in piloting because that's the farthest away from any of the rooms. So we can just fight them 2-on-1 for the longest time. And just kill them off quite efficiently. Don't really have to swap them out. Did you miss the beam dream? Not really. Teleporter. I think teleporter is a better option here. So got another NG. That's cool. We can put them on doors or something. Doors is a very good system to have usually. I don't really mind it too much on a boarding ship. Especially not Mantis, because Mantis can easily deal with boarders. Doors is more something you use to... most of the time you use it to deal with boarders. So it's not really that useful on this ship. But it's still useful. Let's go for the quest and then the exit. Make sure everyone is fully healed up, and I don't know if I should upgrade in my ship at the moment. Like, it's a bit of a weird situation since we got to like 1 hull earlier, so that's a bit spooky. I mean, maybe a couple power bars couldn't hurt my ship, because we have like no power for anything. Let's get 1 power bar. Let's get engines up as well. Level 3 engines is pretty decent and very cheap. I'm the only English FTL streamer in Twitch. Feels bad, man. We got 23 hull points repaired. Alright, so that's how you play FTL, you get lucky. GG. Explore asteroid field, sure. Yeah. This is classic FTL, you just... Sometimes you get screwed over and sometimes you just get GG. Well, we won the game. But this is not really how you just play FTL. That's not how you play FTL. What game, please? I also didn't explain why I chose the civilian sector. I don't even remember what the options were. But yeah, I don't know why I chose civilian. I guess civilian shouldn't be too bad here. I do want to upgrade my weapons as well at this point. Since we got a full repair, we don't really need to save money for that anymore. If we have our weapons up, we can actually use this at the same time as this. So it makes auto ships a lot easier to deal with. And I do expect a few auto ships maybe in civilian sectors. I one time had like a civilian sector where there was like only auto ships and it sucked. So, boarding this ship, first thing we'll do is we'll small bomb their weapons. Or maybe we'll basic laser their weapons, because they get their shields taken down by asteroids, and then we just get a basic laser in, and we disable their weapons. We're just gonna board them. They also have a clone bay, but main priority is their weapons. And we will just board right away anyway. Places to board in, probably engines or piloting. I'm expecting them to have 2 crew members out of experience. Because of a clone bay, they probably don't have 3. But I'll just board into engines. And then because we board in engines, they will pull another guy into engines as well to deal with my boarders. So they have lower evasion. And that way the basic laser is going to hit more likely. Or maybe even small bomb is going to hit more likely. Hopefully they don't get memed by asteroids too hard, so they don't get their complete ship destroyed before I can kill them. Because then I'll lose my Mantis if they do get screwed over. Let's hopefully not have that happen. I'm still gonna board that and hopefully not get screwed over. But I don't think we should. So they have a rock, that's already bad. But they also have a human, that's fine. We got our teleporter compromised. I'm just gonna bomb their clone bay right now, because they didn't bring any more people in. And because now I bombed their clone bay, the fight is over. And because the fight is over, they're not gonna shoot any more missiles. So that's good. Right? I could have also done a small bomb into their weapons again, because I was scared that the thing was gonna shoot, but because both of the enemies were dead and they were gonna get cloned, I just small bombed this and then the fight was over. So because the fight was over, we didn't have to worry about their small bomb anymore. So then we fix up the clone bay, or the teleporter, whatever. Get everyone healed up. So I did do 1 damage to their weapon system, but they didn't take offline the missile, so it was a bit unfortunate. But I couldn't really like spend more time or effort into taking the weapons offline when I basically already killed all of their crew, so it was better to just get that over with. Because if the crew is dead, the fight is over, and if the fight is over, you're safe. And then you can just deal with repairs and anything that you didn't have time for or didn't have, the resources to deal with during the fight. So there's a store here, but I only like to go for stores when I have stuff to sell, or if I have enough money to buy things. Currently we have 19 scrap. I don't think we have anything to sell. So I'll just take the distress maybe. Give them fuel. I usually give them fuel even if I'm low on fuel, because the reward might be a lot of scrap. Especially in later sectors you can get a lot of scrap. And then maybe the next jump is going to be a store already, or Maybe not, it's just not too bad. So we got a sector update again, which is really nice. So we can see that these are the fights. The triangles are ship detected, so those are fights. Those are the money, that's what you want to go to. So we can already plan our route with this information. It seems like these are just kind of not that interesting jumps. Like, they're still good, but it's not an NG sector, so they don't really matter too much. Let's see, so what do we do? I don't really want to go for the store. Let's check if I have anything to sell. I have nothing to sell, because I want to keep the small bomb, I want to keep the basic laser. We have nothing else. So we can't really buy much at the store at this point. So I'd rather not go here. I also would rather not jump back to a jump I've already been to. So I'd rather not jump there either. So first jump should probably be here. But then I don't know if I can make it up here. There's a nearby sun here as well. That could be okay still. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know if it's even worth it. Maybe we should just go down here. Go down here, that store. Then take that into the stress. How do I have stripes on my map? It's an option. If you have options here, show beacons pass on hover enabled. That's just a gameplay option. Hey, Dark Galorian again. Now, it's actually really nice to plan your route, and it's very much advised. The ship cannot hurt me. They're actually trying to charge their FTL though. I do think I'm just gonna like double board, but they do have a stupid drone. I'm gonna just bomb down their missiles or their I'm gonna bomb their drone system there because they have this anti-personnel drone. Crap, I'm stupid. Unfortunately, I'm dumb. Yep, I'm extremely dumb. GG guys, GG. How do you see a level? I don't know. So we just lost 2 Mantis, so we basically lost most of our boarding capabilities. Well played. Well done. That sucked really hard. That was a bit of a misplay, but I didn't like that they had a boarding drone. I could have done that better, probably. I should have probably just not double boarded. Usually it's a good idea though. If you just double board and you manage your crew well, you should be able to come out on top. But yeah, with the boarding drone they had a bit of a numbers advantage. Feels bad, man. Rip. I'm just gonna continue still though, but it's gonna make it that I do prioritize different things more now. Like currently we're just low on crew, clearly. So So I don't think they have an anti-personnel drone here. I'm gonna board into their weapons. They destroy my teleporter. I'm just gonna bomb their weapons to hopefully damage their crew. I'm gonna repair my teleporter as well. So maybe I can actually get out of here again. No, not like this. I wanted to call them back, not return, like... I didn't want to send more guys over. Come on, man. Feels bad, man. Alright, that's not how you do this. Let's jump to the store and buy some more crew. Well, there's a Mantis at least. Well, I just need the Mantis. Like, without boarding crew, we can't even do anything. You should really not get your crew killed. That's really, really bad. The question is, do we just take empty jumps or fights now? I don't know. I guess we're still alive. We have a lot of hull. We have a lot of missiles. Could still do stuff. I don't want to buy fuel because I'm saving my money for another crew member. If we get 2 more crew members, or like 1. There you go. GG. Saved. If you get more crew again, you can actually do stuff again. Lol, what? Sell 50 missiles or 10. We could sell a few missiles. Maybe that way we can buy another crew member. Who knows? Fend off yourself. Attack. They have a missile. I'm just gonna board these guys and then bomb this. They do like to mess with my teleporter, don't they? I might want to get out of here at some point. I don't know if I can win this fight. Let's just do as much damage as we can before I leave. And then we're gonna board them before they fix the missile. And then it's GG. Hey, Lamau. It's an easy ship because they don't have a medbay or a Colombe to heal. Yeah, I was still light on crew, like only 2 boarders and 1 pilot. That's still not great, but a lot better than just 1 NG. Let's attack here. Okay, these guys get mind controlled. We're gonna go right after weapons with just the basic laser. Actually, the weapons don't really matter, so I guess I can just go after mind control. Make sure that these guys don't kill each other. And then go after piloting. Since the weapons can't hurt me, I'm not really going after weapons. Could put this guy on the engines as we wait for the ship to die. It doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not gonna board them. Having this guy on engines just increases my evasion by a little bit. So maybe the NG is gonna get more evasion training. It doesn't really matter. We can probably kill the ship before this mind control even matters. Well, even if it does, we have level 2 piloting, so it doesn't really. So I'm not gonna go for Zoltan homeworlds because we need more crew. Pirate control is actually much better, or a little bit better maybe, for getting crew. And we don't really have a good way to deal with Zoltan shield. So that way it's much better to just not go there. Zoltan homeworlds is nice if you can get Zoltan shields, but it's still a Zoltan sector with a lot of Zoltan shields, and boarding is pretty much countered with Zoltan shields, so let's make the rock pilot and then NG on engines. Very good. Sometimes the stresses can be good. Send your rock crew member in. Contact survivors, FTL jammer. Alright then. I don't know if this rest could be nice again, like I might just skip out on it. It might just be a giant alien spiders, and it's not something we might, maybe, I don't know, wouldn't be able to do. This is a good ship. Cannot hurt me. So what we'll do is, because they have a med bay and they can't hurt me, we're just not gonna board them right away. We'll just let them board us, and then we'll murder whoever boards us, and then we'll just heal up and then we board them. Doesn't matter because their weapons are not good. So we'll just murder this guy. We'll just send all the guys after him, and then he dies the fastest. That way he's not going to be able to port back and heal up with the med bay, because we wouldn't want that to happen. Just heal him up. Then we're gonna board. We first board before we take down the med bay, because if we board right now, we decrease their invasion by pulling their pilot off, and if they don't have a pilot, then they have less evasion. And if these guys just... oh, they have a higher level med bay. That seems good. I guess we can just... let's just beat up their shields then. That way we can use the basic laser as well. I'm just gonna board as well with these guys. That way we can easily overpower them with our health. Maybe I'll send my Mantis over here. That way they can actually kite whoever goes back to the med bay. Maybe I can actually kill them without using another bomb. Probably not. Hey, we got an NG. Well, easy game. How many free crew can I get in this run? It's gonna be a new high score for crew hired, I guess. This guy is trained on weapons. I guess we can put him on like doors next to the weapons or something. Yeah, level 3 clone bay or med bay, I think. So that's pretty good. We have a lot of money banked up right now. That's pretty good as well. It's sector 3, so it's not really time for level 3 shields, I would say. Or cloaking or anything. We're getting low on missiles as well and fuel. That's okay. Let's take down their weapons because they're a threat. And just distract this guy a little bit. Ah, crap, we didn't dodge a single thing. Feels bad, man. They didn't start a fire there, that's also good. There goes the shields. Yeah, maybe I should go after their weapons rather than their mind control. I don't know though. It's not like their weapons are much of a threat when they don't have the burst laser online. It doesn't really matter. Oh wow. I don't even need to distract this guy because the ship here already distracted him. Seems good. Let's go ahead and repair let's repair that system right there. Easy enough. If there's a level 1 mind control, the crew member that is mind controlled doesn't have increased health. If they have a level 2 or higher mind control, you'll see that the health is increased by like a bit. So you'll see that they have like more health. The rock has more than 150 or the NG has more than 100. That way you know it's a higher level mind control. If it's a level 1 mind control and you see that, you don't need to distract them if you don't care about the system. If it's a level 2 system and don't care about it, then you could just leave them there. They will only knock down one point of it and you don't get any hull damage. So you don't always have to distract guys if you don't really feel like it, if they are in the correct positions. So we'll go for the store because we need fuel and we need to spend our money on some weapons probably, because we got a lot of crew, so we want to have some weapons as well maybe that are a bit better. So what do we get offered? Backup DNA bank, drone control, cloaking, mind control, or a halberd beam or a hull laser. Well, there's also a breach missile, but I wouldn't recommend that as an option. I'm gonna buy 3 fuel, regardless of what happens. I could sell the FTL jammer. I don't think we're gonna use that much, because we're boarding and we make sure that their enemy or the enemy crew dies quite fast with double Mantis. So I don't think enemy ships get away quite easily. Let's see, what do we get? So we could get halberd beam, I think. Halberd beam is a decent weapon. We can also just buy both of these. Then we have a weapon system for the end game. bit of a big investment right now though. It's like all of our scrap gone. But it wouldn't be too bad. Or we could just go for cloaking right now. Or one of these weapons. It's like the ship started out with a teleporter, right? So you can only have cloaking or mind control or hacking. You can only have one of two other systems. So next to teleporter you have two other systems. So you can have cloaking and maybe something else. I think I'll get the laser 2 as a weapon. I think I want to have cloaking and hacking as systems. But I'm not going to buy cloaking just right here. Because that would be a bit too early and a bit too expensive. I'll get my weapons upgraded a bit so I can actually power that. So I got now 4 weapon power. If I want to, I can choose to power 4 laser shots. They're a bit slow, but they're effective. These laser shots are gonna be good enough to deal with auto drones. I could have also gone for the halberd beam, but to use halberd beam I actually need hacking maybe, or more lasers. Because soon ships are gonna have like 2 shields, and then one basic laser shot isn't really gonna sync up well with a halberd beam. So I think this is a bit better of an option. Do we want to buy missiles? Not really. We don't really need to buy missiles. We should just use missiles only when we actually need to. And because we have the weapons upgraded right now, we can actually just choose to sometimes just use this instead of a small bomb, depending on what ship we're fighting. So it should be fine. I think explore asteroid fields. So we can buy an NG for 31, but we already have 2 NGs. If we attack, we might just get a free NG. Or something. I think we'll attack here. They have like some weapons that could potentially be dangerous, but probably aren't. I think I'll just board right away into their engines. I don't think they have more than 2 crew members. So let's just go in and attack them. I do think I use a small bomb. I might small bomb their weapons rather than their clone bay. But I don't know, let's see what the weapons do. Maybe I'll put this guy on the shields, so he can actually regenerate the shield a little bit faster. Alright, well, the weapons weren't a threat, so we just small bumped the clone bay anyway. How many times can I get my teleporter destroyed this whole run? That's the question. So instead of using a small bomb, I could have also just drawn power from a lot of things, maybe. Well, we wouldn't have that much power, maybe, but we could have used those 4 lasers to get rid of their clone bay. It's a bit of a stretch, but try to picture that. So the exit connects here. Okay. So we'll go down over this way. Still low on fuel, unfortunately. Missile burst laser 2. Hype. We're still gonna attack because we're kind of full on hull, so... they offer fuel though, but let's attack anyway. I don't think we'll use... oh, they have double Mantis, that's not very good. Maybe we'll just double board with the NGs as well. Oh no. I got my teleporter. So we're boarding into shields. Alright. And then we'll just kill them off. We get... no! We just got a hull repair and then we get hit by a missile. Oh well. We're gonna lose the engines as well. Feels bad, man. Oh, maybe not. Let's just vent this out. I don't really want to fight that. That's okay. I could have small bombed their weapons, but I didn't really expect the fight to last that long. It was just unfortunate, bad luck that they had double Mantis, so I had a bit of a bad time there. We still won the fight though. If you want to board with second boarders, usually it's a good idea to go into shields, so that way those secondary boarders actually pull the attention. And your first boarders aren't going to get wrecked by the enemy crew. Hopefully. Maybe. Sometimes you do get wrecked though. Sometimes RNG wrecks you and sometimes you just misplay. As you should know. So I do think I want to upgrade my reactor a little bit so I can actually power this weapon system. So I can use that instead of using missiles. And we also need power later on for Shields 3 and hacking, cloaking and stuff like that. I don't want to upgrade my shields just yet or engines just yet. I'll just stick with this. So I'm powering up the hull laser 2 and the small bomb. At the beginning of the fight I'll just choose if I want to use the small bomb or the hull laser 2 plus the basic laser. The basic laser is always faster than the hull laser 2, so I can power it a little bit later. And it's still earlier ready. So this way I have both my weapons that I might want to use powered right away without having to just take a second to power it up. Because, yeah. Big missile. Probably want to use a small bomb on this. They also have drones in the Clone Bay. That sucks. That's a bad ship. If we had cloaking, we could just cloak the missile, but we don't. So let's see what kind of drones they pull out on their ship as defense or my ship as offense, because that really changes things. If they have a lot of drones here or here, then they probably don't have an anti-personnel drone. Or if they have an intruder drone, they probably don't have one. Or if they have a boarding drone, they probably don't have one, which is good for us. So they're a pirate, so they might just be all kinds of species running around on their ship. Do I use small bomb though, or do I use hull laser? I guess small bomb is a little bit faster as well, so I guess small bomb is better. Small bomb should probably take out this missile, because this is only one power weapon, and this is more. So if they take 2 damage in their weapon system, they will always take this offline instead of this, because they can't just depower this, because this is only 1 power, and they lose 2 points in their weapon system if they take a small bomb. So, small bomb in the weapons, hopefully before this shoots. And then power up the engines with this. I could also just use this maybe, I guess. Okay, they have a defense drone. That's okay. Small bomb that, and let's board and see what kind of crew they have. We might just... oh, they have an anti-personnel drone as well. So we're just gonna run around. And then we're just gonna retreat at some point. Actually, if we run around, we can actually do much more damage against their crew as opposed to their drone. The crew is much faster than the drone, so we can at least do that. I did also bomb their clone bay, because I don't really want to... I think I can kill him, yep. GG. GG guys, GG. I was almost preparing another crew set to board. Should have probably done that sooner. Was a little bit close there, but by running around I was actually able to kite the border drone, because the Mantis are much faster. And even their crew was like... I think they had 1 Mantis and 2 NGs, but the NGs weren't really doing a lot of damage against my Mantis, so I could actually take them on. Hey Vorkaz. Good luck with the bugs. You mean the Mantis? Well, this is nice. A reactor upgrade for not even fuel, which I'm really low on. Awesome. So I can take this jump and then the exit. Because this is only gonna advance the fleet for like half a jump. But since I'm super low on fuel, I don't do this. Because this might just be empty, and just running out of fuel on the exit beacon doesn't seem like a smart idea. Slug controlled, not gonna go there. Slug have way too many crew members for me. And slugs are cheating. Cheating bastards. Let's go for civilians. So we're gonna run out of fuel, which is fine. Yeah, let's just jump here and run out of fuel. Now we have 0 fuel, which is okay. We actually jump into a fight still, so if this fight just gets us fuel, we have no issues whatsoever. They have a heavy laser and a halberd beam, which is not too much of a bad weapon system for me. They have drone control and hacking. Let's see what they hack and let's see what kind of drones they have. I probably just board into their engines, because they always have someone in engines, and then they send over the guy from shields, and we can just have a good time fighting in the engines. So they have quite a few drones there. No anti-personnel drone. They hack my shields, okay. Maybe we should get rid of this stupid hack. Or their weapon system. Let's target their weapon system. That's fine. Let's then board with the NGs. NG boarding! Oh, we didn't even need to NG board. Already got the victory. We got two fuel, so... I could also shoot the whole laser too, because they have 2 shields and maybe I'm gonna land all 3 of my shots. You might as well try, right? Maybe take down their hack, or maybe take down their whatever. It's like whatever is dangerous on the enemy ship. Like maybe it's their weapons, but it could also be their hacking, if they're hacking shields. It could also be that they have drones that are dangerous. Or it could be that they're jumping away, that you want to take care of that. So now it's about time for shields level 3. Or maybe cloaking. But to get that we need to find a store. So let's jump up here and see if there's a store down up there. If there's no store up here, we could still go up here and check if this is a store or that. If a jump is a store, you will always notice when you're 1 jump away. That is a bad ship. We can probably board this and murder it quite easily. But I don't know what kind of weapons or crew they have. I do know what weapons they have, but I don't know what kind of crew they have. That's a bit dangerous. I'll use my lasers here to get rid of the resultant shields together with the asteroids. I'll try and board them as soon as I can, right into their I don't know where. Here? I don't know. They also have a Mantis. Feels bad, man. I need to get rid of their weapons as well. Because they have doors, I can't really run. But they only have an NG left. I'll board into their shields to make sure that they fight the NGs and not the Mantises. Let's hit their weapons a few more times. Oh, got 5 fuel. GG. Easy game. Hey Gorilla, thanks for the good luck. The NGs are nice to board with because they do have 100 health, so they can take a few hits. So if you board with NGs and Mantis, you can have the health advantage and also the damage advantage at the same time. If you make sure your enemy is fighting the NGs and you're fighting the enemy, then you're doing something right. Right? Like you might say, oh well, there's 2 NGs here on your ship. You only have 2 Mantis to board with, but that's not really true. So these are not stores. We could also just say, oh, we just upgrade shields right now, but we're in an asteroid field, so we can't really do that, I guess. Attack the pirates. So we're gonna board right into their engines. And secondary boarders maybe go into their shields. That's a Mantis. We're kind of doing like a 2-on-1 there. That's not very good. Yeah, let's get the secondary boarders ready. Oh, that's not the shields. Come on, man. Nah. Alright then, that's fine. Yeah, the shields are in fire. I know. That was a bit messy, wasn't it? Hope you like that. I don't know, man. Oh well, we survived and we're still like doing well on hull. We're doing well on crew as well. So we're doing something right, right? We got all these engines to repair all these damages. That's fine. Wouldn't it make sense to make the Mantis carry a banhammer? I don't know. Let's see if we can see a store yet. If we can't see a store yet, I'm just gonna like upgrade my shields. Screw that. Let's just upgrade shields and also just upgrade our engines or reactor power. It's fine, I guess. Let's go for the distress and let's cry because we don't have a clone bay. Oh, lead them to the destination, that's fine. So let's take the quest here. This might be a reactor upgrade as well, or a store. Or it could be a trap. So, triple shield here is pretty good. So we're just gonna board into their engines. They don't have a med bay or clone bay. So we'll board into their engines and secondary boarders maybe. As the NGs. And we're gonna just hammer down their weapons a little bit. Make sure that they are a little bit lower than they currently were. I'm gonna run around my Mantis and I'm gonna board into shields. Then we're gonna send the Mantis over to shield as well. So the NGs are tanking and the Mantis are just fighting there. You gotta be a little bit careful sometimes. The control panel is on a weird spot. And that way you're just facing the Mantis versus the enemy crew, which is not very good. Because the Mantis are gonna have low health. Or your first boarders or secondary boarders. Like whatever. I do think I'm gonna just upgrade my teleporter right now, because we board a lot with 4 guys. And if we have an upgraded teleporter, we can do that a little bit faster, and it's gonna be a little bit nicer management. And we might not lose Mantis too easily if we do that. Yeah, there's no stores in this sector apparently, so let's just upgrade the teleporter. Then we can send over guys faster. And I'm gonna put my NGs next to my what's it called? Mantis. So we have 4 shots here and they have 2 shields. You should be able to break through there. They're charging FTL, so I think I'm gonna go and target their piloting first. Oh, we missed like 3 out of our 4 shots, that's convenient. They hit all 4 shots, that's really convenient as well. Oh, since we have the thing upgraded, we can actually board. Never mind. Okay. So we can board because they have we have a level whatever teleporter. And that way we can actually board auto drones. Let's take down the weapons as well. We need to take down their engines as well, because they can still jump away if they fix piloting real fast. They still have engines, that feels bad, man. My weapons aren't as fast as I want them to be. Ooh. Yes! That was so good. Took out the engines there at the final. I like it. So happy with that. So the engines are down and breached, they're never gonna get back up. Take down these stupid weapons. Awesome. I was a little bit late there with my reaction with boarding them. If they would have jumped away with my Mantis on it, I would have lost the Mantis, so that would have been a pretty good meme. Mantis. Not the Mantis. But yeah, with a level 2 teleporter you can board them and then teleport back before your crew dies from suffocation damage. So yeah, a little bit unlucky fight, took a bit of damage, but we were able to actually stop them from getting away and we actually got the victory. So that was a win. That was a win. So we have level 2 teleporter, level 2 piloting. We could go and take all of these Nebula jumps because they advance the fleet by like such a tiny bit. We can just take all of these jumps, but the only problem I see here is that we only have 8 fuel. 8 fuel is nice and all, but eventually we're gonna run out. So I got 2 fuel back there. So we got boarded into weapons. Let's send everyone over to weapons. Yeah. I think we should be able to win this if we just manage this correctly. Easy peasy. And then we sent everyone over to the med bay. Like a good thing to do when you're facing borders like this, if they're in weapons, you have like 4 power in weapons, you don't need to panic right away. You can just prepare your crew in this room, and then you can storm in right at the same time. If you storm in at the same time, you're actually fighting 4 on 4 instead of when you send them in 1 at a time. When there's 4 borders versus 1 guy from yours, that's not a very good time. You always want to fight like with a numbers advantage, with a health advantage. If there is like a system like the O2 here, when there's only 1 point, you could just go and distract them for a little bit with 1 guy, and then as you're doing that you can prepare your takeout crew there, and then you can just switch a route, and then you can 4 versus 1 there, or 4 versus 4 instead of being just 2 versus 4 or something dumb that you don't want to have. It's always a good idea to have stuff. So there's a store here. It could sell me what do I want from the store? More fuel? We currently have 9 fuel, so that's pretty okay, I would say. It's also a civilian sector, so running out of fuel here might not be too bad. It's another iron storm, but this time it's a fight. Okay, double shields will protect us here because they have only 1 iron up. I'm not gonna board them because we have half of our power just cut. Let's get rid of all of their weapons. That was easy. So now we only need 1 shield anymore. So we can actually power our oxygen. So let's take out their shields. They probably have level 2 shields, but they only bring 1 up right now. But if we start damaging other systems, they just suddenly bring up 2 shields. So right now we'll just go after shields, because they're still low, and it's easier this way. So next up we'll just focus on piloting, that way they don't dodge anymore, which makes the fight just go a little bit nicer. I wanted to focus on weapons first because they also had this dumb missile. So if I shut down their weapons entirely, they would never power the missile. It's like, oh, if I would have targeted the drones, they would have just surprise missile because then they switch power around, because they didn't have to use power for the drone anymore, so they have power reserved for other things like a dumb missile, which is not very good. So that way, you want to power down their weapons first, in that sense. Okay, big missile, so we're gonna hopefully cloak that, dodge that rather. Or we can take out the crew before it even matters. Sport into something. So these guys have a Mantis and a rock. Okay. So we're gonna just fight into engines. And we're gonna hopefully maybe do 1 damage here against their weapon system. Yeah, I didn't take offline the missile, unfortunately. Let's send over these guys. Well, I don't need to do that though. Breach missile. Thanks, man. Thanks for the 4 damage missile right there. I did prepare these guys, but my Mantis already killed off their crew, so we didn't need to board again. That was a bit unfortunate though. Could have also dodged that. Whatever. So make sure our crew is healed up again. Sometimes I like to get a clone bay on teleporter ships. If you're boarding and you have a clone bay, it's actually pretty neat. And clone bay is also nice for nice blue options and blue events, or special events in the game. Maybe I should have just used the small bomb versus that missile. That would have been smarter, wouldn't it? But yeah, this run I haven't really been able to get a clone bay, so sorry about that. Let's use the teleporter. Oh, we got some humanitis going on here. Let's vent them out. Bye. Let's go to the store here. See what we can buy then. A flak. That's pretty neat. If we get the flak, the basic laser and the whole laser, we actually have a good enough weapon system to win. So maybe we should just get rid of these missiles and then switch over to flak. We'll get a lot of money if we sell this. Flak is also pretty good. Our current weapons aren't really spectacular. Like, we have 4 power for 4 shots. That is not very power efficient. Flak is 2 power for 3 shots, so that's already a little bit of an improvement. So I guess 1 more weapon power would be nice. I can just use the flak plus hull laser. Let's get at least that online. Then maybe I'll save the rest of my scrap for fuel and repairs. Or maybe even cloaking later on. This store doesn't have cloaking, it also doesn't have a med bay or clone bay. I mean, I have a med bay, so I could have bought the clone bay if it was here, but it is not here. Let's get to 13 scrap again and then let's get a bit of a repair. So we have decent weapons, no drones, no augmentations. But at least we have something going on here. We're still using the teleporter mostly. I could have also kept this small bomb, I guess, but I don't know. Let's see how this works out. I'm just gonna board piloting here. Maybe I can break their evasion. I can teleport back before these guys suffocate if I use a level 2 teleporter. So just get him back. Well, they didn't dodge a lot there. So I focus down on their weapons first. They also have the drone here, but the drone really can't do much if the weapons are down. I don't know, maybe I should have focused on the drone. Doesn't really matter. It's either the drones or the weapons. So now piloting is down, they can't dodge at the moment. Let's get rid of their shields then. That way more of my shots are gonna hit next time. 1% till game done. And we kill the ship. GG. 23 scrap in sector 4. I guess it could be worse. So I'll take this jump and then that, I think. Let me just get my measurement. I don't know if I can take this. Yeah, it's gonna be way too close. Let's not risk it then. Intruders on board. So now they're in medbay, which is fine. We can just fight them while having the medbay powered. Let's send the Mantis in. That's gonna be... It's gonna be a little bit quicker with the Mantis. I'll just pull these guys off then, so the Mantis get the fighting experience. Go back to positions. And go to the exit. Bang, bang. Defend the outpost. Let's see what they hack first before I board. Okay, let's board. I'm gonna go after their weapons. Oh, they also have a small bomb, or a ion bomb rather. Yeah, let's get rid of all of these weapons, even the ion bomb, I don't want to see it. It's probably not gonna matter anymore, since all the other weapons are down. The ion bomb doesn't really do a whole lot, except when they target this, of course, like my weapons. Then I can't use my weapons for like an hour. Let's just board this again for experience. Although that's a bad idea if we get our teleporter ions or memed. Yeah, that's a bad idea. GG. Bye bye, Mantis. That was a bad idea. I thought it didn't matter, but then I realized it was not a good idea. Ah, such a dumb run. Right? Ah, such a mistake. 18 scrap and 26. Well, now I need to buy 2 more Mantis, because, yeah. That's gross. Rebel Stronghold or Slug? Let's go for Rebel Stronghold. I mean, we can buy another set of Mantis, or we can just decide, oh, we're just gonna use our weapons instead. Maybe that's a better option right now. Usually Slug ships or Mantis ships aren't really that great when it comes to weapon systems, because they only have 3 weapon slots, stuff like that. So they're not that great for that. Maybe this is a 2 damage missile and it's gonna go into my teleporter. Okay, I guess it isn't. I don't know. It's only a 1 damage missile though. Yeah, you gotta be careful with what you're boarding. Because it's very easy to just lose your boarders, especially with such an auto ship. You think, oh yeah, we have level 2 teleport, now we can board over and then port back, but you gotta keep in mind their weapons. Because if they have a missile weapon, or lasers that can cut through your shield potentially, and maybe hit the teleporter, they probably will do it. They probably will. They probably just will. So now their weapons are down, now it's safe to board. Such an idiot. Well, we just lost another couple of Mantises. This is now an NG ship. We just need a drone control to make... Wow. We missed like everything there. That's convenient. Guess we can board again. I can't kill the ship with my borders on it, because then they'll just die, because I don't have a clone bay. If I had a clone bay, I could do that. Currently I can't. That's just sad. Why did I do that? I mean, we could board with the human and the rock, but the rock is my pilot at the moment. I don't really want to use the rock. So I guess it just depends on the next store. If the next store we'll see has like 2 Mantis and I can buy them, I might just go for that. But double Mantis at this stage of the game, maybe it's better to just not even bother. Maybe we'll just get cloaking or hacking and then just become a gunship. Maybe we should just do this as well. Get the basic laser online. So we have 1 extra shot, which will greatly improve our weapons. All these auto ships. Yeah, let's just become a gunship then. Screw it. Boarding is not fun. Well, it is, but I messed up. But at least we bought weapons that we can actually use without the boarding. Nice misses. This is exactly why I got extra shots. Come on, man. This is why I got someone on shields. Neats. I actually hit something. Are they gonna cloak again? I think they are gonna cloak again, yep. Hull Laser 2 is actually nice, but it's a little bit slow of a weapon. A little bit too slow. It's 15 seconds. Wow, nice misses. Yeah, that's why it's nice to board on an auto ship. If you can take out their piloting, you take out their evasion. If you take out their evasion, you just can't dodge. Why does it cloak? This is just awful. Maybe we should be boarding, I don't know. I guess it's fine as long as the weapons stay down. Let's go after their piloting or something. Yay! Now we can actually hit our shots. Now it's gonna be a whole lot better. This is gonna be a whole lot better. Because now they cannot dodge anymore. Now we can actually land our shots. Yeah, all of these auto drones. Screw your cloaking. Laser 2 is nice that it breaches as well. It's really nice against auto ships, so they never repair stuff mostly. As long as you get breaches, that is. A hull laser Mark 2, or a heavy laser. Could use that instead of this, but it's pretty similar. But this is one less shot, but one more damage, potentially. Although, if we had empty rooms with this, we do more damage, but who would want to do that? Hitting empty rooms is a bad idea in general. So I'll save up my money for maybe crew, probably. Oh, it's an ion pulse. Come on, man. Why just have to start double fires as well? It's so inconvenient. Just getting mauled here. Why does it has to be like an ion pulse, and they obviously they have to have a drone control as well. It's so inconvenient. So you just have to take like a ton of damage for no reason. It's fucking stupid. I'll just get the offer. Screw you. Oh, ion pulses suck. If they have weapons like this and drones, I don't know. So we're back on like less than 10 hold. Awesome. Thanks, game. This is why you need long-range scanners. I should have gone back to that first store and gotten the long-range scanners. I should have not. Upgraded shields, or like, I don't know what I did. But I should have not done it. Because target drones first, not weapons. Well, I targeted both, but I guess I should have waited for the ion pulse and then shoot, so that my shots weren't gonna get hit under. My shot wouldn't have hit their shields, which would have gotten taken down anyway. Oh, nice! It's this shit again as well. Now we jump into like a shitstorm where we have half of our power cut. Well, yeah, it's a little bit tricky maybe, but I just completely mistimed that. I should have shot my my shots just better like that. But yeah, the flak. It wasn't very lucky either. I don't. Just this whole run is just a complete meme fest. Unfortunately, there's not much really educational about it anymore. This is now just a gunship on the body of a Slug A or a Mantis A. I'll be right back though. Okay, I'm back. This fight wasn't so bad, but I was just salty about the last one. I'm gonna save my money for cloaking. We just want to have cloaking, probably. This is a rebel stronghold, so we might even find the rebel flagship. But first thing, I probably want to find a store. Let's see, we can trade fuel or missiles for drone parts, so we don't use missiles anymore, so let's do that. We probably want to use drone parts eventually with hacking. So no store here, so let's go here so we can see as many jumps as possible. If there's a store, agree for the trades. No store yet. So we can see 3 more jumps if we jump here. It's like we've already seen those 2. Those are not stores. If I jump here, we can also see 3 more. Let's jump here first and then just jump there. Like, since we're so low on hull, we really just need to find a store just right now. This is a lot of laser shots that basically sync up, and the heavy laser comes last. So if we get unlucky, we get wrecked. But we didn't get wrecked, since I missed some of their shots. It's actually it's mostly this weapon with that, probably. But yeah, gunship on Mantis A doesn't always work out, because you only have 3 weapons power. Or 3 weapon slots, or whatever you want to call it. So Hull Laser 2 or even Heavy Laser 2 might be something that you have to use because you can't really use more than 3 weapons. Still no store. Screw this. There's literally no store, like... Now I'm gonna have to like double jump back before I even like do anything. Like I want to see the store, that's why I'm jumping to these dumb spots. So... The ship is trying to get away, let's try and prevent that. The weapons can't hurt me, so I don't need to target those. Hey Scar. Let's get rid of their shields as well. FTL is charging still, that's not good. Let's get rid of their engines next. Got them. They're also breached, so they shouldn't be able to get away. Still no store, literally. What? Did I see a store at the beginning here? I don't remember. Bros War. Feels bad, man. I do want to get my cloaking, but I can't, like... There's no place to even buy it. Like, we need a store to repair, and we need a store to just... get cloaking. But there is just no store here. We got boarded here. It's alright, I guess. Let's get rid of their weapons. I'm gonna ignore this boarding drone. There's not much I can do about it. Let's get rid of their shields. Target their weapons again. Well, this is brutal. My shields are completely down. Why though? I still think we shouldn't take the offer, but... Like, we're gonna take this damage regardless. Like, the shots were already fired. Like, their shots. So we're gonna take them regardless if we take the offer or not. Nice fire in the med bay. Really good. We're even gonna lose that. What a meme. What an absolute meme. One damage. Don't kill my NG, you piece of shit. Could have jumped before that landed? Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm just pissed off that I'm not finding a store here. Like, What is this shit? I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a store in the beginning of this sector, and now there's literally no store. I can't have my cloaking or like my even a modest repair is just not even gonna be there. It's like we're now in 2 hull. So GG. And we got boarded by like 4 guys plus a boarding drone. Now, good luck dealing with that with your 4 NGs, mister. It's so annoying. What am I gonna do about it? Literally. Like, my weapons are fairly slow with the hull laser 2 being like... Maybe I should just use this, but... We're also not even breaking through shields with this, so like, what's the point? If we can't even land shots, what's the point if it's a heavy laser or a hull laser? Like, this should be slightly faster though. But still. We don't have mind control to lower evasion or hacking to lower evasion. So if we don't land our shots, it's useless. I'm seriously annoyed. Really annoyed. Should be fine here. The ship cannot even hurt me, so at least that's a thing. Drone. I mean, there's no point here. This crew kill is not gonna happen because they have a system repair drone and a clone bay, and they just fix this instantly, basically. Have a laser shot, no breaches whatsoever. Never. Got a wrecked defense drone. There you go, breach at the end. 27 scrap. 27 scrap, man. Feels good, man. Holy crap. Do we just use this human as a single border? I don't know. We have 2 hull, we might just die in this. Okay. Let's just go to the next sector before we die. Actually. Yeah, we don't need missiles, that's fine. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's the store. It's the store. Yeah. Like, do I even go there? If I go there, I got maybe... Maybe there isn't even cloaking. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe they don't. I guess at least I can repair. Oh, there's my long-range scanners. So let's get rid of that piece of garbage. Or should I? I don't know, man. Let's get cloaking at least. So we have cloaking, that's something. I think I'll sell this because this is faster. Heavy laser 2 is faster. Maybe I'll even get the reloader. Kinda tempted to just get the reloader. Then it will make the weapons bearable. Oh hey, it's a ship. And it doesn't have a shield. Yeah, I could have bought long-range scanners. But at this point, I've gotten screwed over already, so it doesn't really matter if I get screwed over again. It's just whatever. See what this dive is like. We can go back for the backup battery, I guess. We don't need that. It's not like we're gonna get hacking. Well, I guess we still have a sector to go, so maybe. There's two guys in my teleporter. Yeah, obviously they're still gonna destroy it. That's why Heavy Laser 2 is awesome. I'm dumb. Let's get out of here. Let's just get the fuck out. Leave. Never come back. That was a disappointing sector. That was very much disappointing. Yeah, this is just not like... It's not even possible to vent this out. It's just not. Score 85 Bridge. This game triggered me. This is not how you play Mantis at all. It's not. So there's a store instantly as well, so I could have just taken that as well. Didn't need to dive. So what I want from that store, probably mind control, a slug, or hacking. Otherwise, rejected. Screw that. It's like a piss offer. Hey, would you like to have shit for breakfast? Yeah? I thought so. 24 scrap for your stupid study. Yeah. Hey, there's long-range scanners. Long-range scanners. Okay, no hacking, no stuff. I could buy a Colombe right now, but it's really, really pointless. Long-range scanners. How about a drone control? Drone control double defense drone. I don't think that's a good idea. With the flak and this, we just need our shots to hit, so we need hacking or mind control and a slug. or mind control and sensors. But there's not even sensors here. Like, we could replace the basic laser with another burst laser too. Or we could also go halberd beam, but that would be quite expensive. Well, I don't know what to do. Let's get rid of that defense run, because I'm definitely not going to get to use that. Maybe the best idea is just to get rid of this basic laser and get this. That will at least give me one more shot. It's not great, but it's a tiny bit better. But that costs 90 scrap to upgrade. Maybe I should have kept the basic laser for now and transition to the burst laser 1 later. At the moment I just can't be arsed, to be honest. Let's get the long range scanners. And we should also upgrade our weapons, but we can't really do it right now. Is there anything we can sell? Nope. It costs 90 to upgrade our weapons, but if we get hacking instead, it would be bad. It would be good as well. At least we have cloaking for the missile, or one of the missiles rather. Definitely doesn't cloak. I deserve that. Miss. Yay! We got all of our shields iron. You did it! Like, what did they have for weapons? Like, small bomb? Iron bomb? I don't even know. Can you just not miss? That would be nice. We can actually win the fight though, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Yay! It's not even censored at the store. Let's check the map, and then I'll just probably just upgrade my weapons, because then I can use that, and that's gonna be a bit better. Fired him. Well, not yet. Check the map. No store. Get this and then that. Alright. GG. Should probably put it like that, because if I take 1 damage in my weapons, this goes offline and not that. And it's important. Cloak the missile, ignore the rest. Did I shoot the missile or am I just cloaking for no reason? EMP please. Who are you talking to? Now we actually have a weapon system that works. Amazing! Let's take the asteroid field. Let's wreck the Zoltan. Screw Zoltans. Save the Mantis. Mind control. Okay. Seems good. Go over there. I don't want to have my weapons taken down. Ah, get the stupid glaive offline. Or just fire it now. No, not now. No! Bad timing. Tough luck. Yeah, we can also get our pilot mind control because we don't have a slug pilot. It's pretty good as well. Hey, at least our weapons work. That only took forever to get weapons to work. Store over there. Asteroid field store. I think we'll take asteroid field store because we can actually just win that way. If we get cloaking or mind control, even if we don't get sensors, I think we're in a much better spot with 1 or 2. Could have used my heavies there, probably, taking out the weapons. Wow, nice misses. I just wanted to hit them super hard in their shields, but it just missed every single shot. So that was really fun. There you go. I can just auto fire. That's what I wanted to happen. Like 10 seconds ago. So, no cloaking. I mean, it's just shit for breakfast again. Thanks, game. We get sensors, backup battery, and clone bay. That's what we get. Awesome. There's no mind control, no hacking. It's not even drone control here, just... The last store didn't even have sensors, like what? Why even bother with this game? It's like the heavy laser we can't use, a burst laser 1, and then get this shit here. It's not even like a weapon pre-igniter or like anything remotely useful. I mean, I guess we can buy 2 crew members there. And the backup battery. And sensors maybe, but like what is sensors realistically gonna do for me? You really hate those fours. Screw you then. I don't know, it's that, I guess, and then hope for a Sector 8 store. Let's get the rock as well. I fired him. He's no longer my weapons guy. Yeah, it's not very good. I don't like that store one bit. You have opinions? Opinions aren't allowed. Let's collect the missile, ignore the rest. We're gonna send our weapons into their weapons. See who wins. See, their evasion wins. We have like... What do we have? Like 7 shots? Versus 3 shields? We missed 5 out of our 7 shots. 5 out of 7 IGN. Got our medbay on fire. We deserved that one. How dare we just not target their weapons and just hit our shots? How dare we just miss every single thing? How dare we? Well deserved. How dare we not have hacking? And how dare we not have better weapons as well? That's my opinion on Celeste. It's don't know. From what I've seen, it looks okay. Might be interesting to play. But it might be also a little bit of a difficult game. If we do this, we lose a crew member. So, let's not do that. It's a bad event, it only happens in Zoltan sector and Nebula, so don't pull the ship in closer. Oh, we still have an entire sector to go. I thought it was the last stand. Crap. Maybe we're actually doing okay then. Let's go for Pirate then. I don't want to go for Rockholm. If we had a crystal, we could go for Rockholm. It's more interesting than those fours. Please. Hey, this is why I sold long range scanners, because I thought it was Sector 7, but I wasn't. Haha. And maybe we can still get hacking or mind control. Got him hard. Wow, 3 damage there. That's pretty nice. Heavy iron? Sure. I'll take it. That's such a good weapon. Actually, it isn't, but if you're offering that much scrap, I'll take it. It's weird to see this ship with sensors on it. That's real weird. Let's actually just focus down on their shields first. So that the next time we shoot them again, we're just gonna do a ton of damage. Rip. Thomas. The engine pilot Mantis? I haven't seen a Mantis on this ship in a while. I guess sure, I'm fine with that. We actually have enough for cloaking or mind control, so we just need to find a store, and then we can actually pull that off. The Mantis could be nice for anti-boarding. Like this. It's already in the correct position now. That's just one guy. Really? He wasn't dead? Pretty good. Pretty good coconut water, please. Are we ready? I'm ready for hacking or mind control, to be honest. Let's put the Mantis on doors. Let's go for the store. Repair burst. Zoltan shield bypass. Advanced FTL navigation. FTL jammer. Ugh. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And let's not buy anything here. Shouldn't have repaired that much. Okay. We also have the backup battery that we're not using. Now, potentially we could just board this ship as well. Three damage missile. Feels bad, man. Rockman Mantis. Let's get a Mantis then. Screw that. If we can choose. Guess we're going back to boarding. But yeah, double Mantis. Double Mantis plus human. Could use the rock as well, probably. So we haven't. That? Like that? I don't know. Let's go into the Nebula, why not? Teleporter! Oh no! Let's get rid of the... I don't know. That stuff. Our engine, NG. Alright then. We need some training on this dude though. So maybe just upgrading this would be alright. We don't really need power because we just got the backup battery as well. +18 crew hired? I don't think so. Maybe 15. I'm gonna say 15. Although, we did lose a fair few here and there, I guess. Really hope that they do have a store somewhere though. Don't have sensors. Maybe we should just board them to get rid of their evasion. I don't know. Cloak the solar flare. Don't get a fire here. Don't get a fire there. Nope. One. Well, this fuel, right? But let's get the fuel. Let's get out of here. Whoop, don't die. That would be nice. One HP Mantis, yeah, monk ass. I don't feel safe boarding here. Missed. That's why I don't feel safe boarding. They already got through my shield. At least one of the weapons got shot down. Would be nice if my shield actually regenerated sometimes, but you know, that's optional, I guess. Ay ay ay. This Zoltan in my engine room has a lot to learn. It's learning fast. Yes, except they have level 3 piloting. Thanks, game. Now we should be fine. Now we should be fine. Really hope that I can find another store in this dumb sector. First item mark 1. Yay. Because we actually need to find our hacking and cloaking, or hacking or mind control. We don't seem to be finding this, unfortunately. I mean, I can jump here for these two, but there will be a dive and a half. I don't know, Very Salty Pretzel. I don't actually know. Hey, Dragonfish. Oh, we got 3 fuel there. That's really convenient for Sector 8. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Should we give away 3 fuel for 2 drone parts? Not really. Well, Sector 8 store. How do we find Sector 8 store? Could jump here. I think this is the best spot to explore the stores. There you go. Got him. This is such a weird run. They don't even have systems, so we can't even buy hacking. Thanks, game. So we're gonna have to make buy with just cloaking and teleporter. There's literally no way that can even buy the thing. We can get 2 more Mantises and go full boarding again. That would be a big investment. Probably not one worse, considering. Get a repair arm. Why not? Let's get rid of that. Pre-recorded. I'm just gonna keep my crew, actually, what it is. Might consider level this shields. Maybe teleporter up soon. We actually also do need like points everywhere as well. Let's do that first. But this doesn't even connect. We're just forced into a dive to the base. That's what we get here? That seems fair. Like this is gonna get overtaken, this is gonna get overtaken. Like this is the only way even to go through the middle. Like what the fuck? Well, straight into the dive, I guess. So they're gonna board me. Could potentially board them, but I don't even have a clone bay. Just go over here, I guess. I don't think I should be boarding them as well, because reasons. It's just a dive anyway, which is... It's probably an early cloak. Don't snip my Mantis. Actually, I can already jump. Bye. Miss. See, this is why I need just the evasion lore thing. Like, I need the hacking. Just missing everything then, if I don't have hacking. Like, 7 shots plus... Really? I don't get it, man. I don't get this game. It's like, we just have to make buy without hacking. Because literally none of the stores had hacking. Not even mind control as well. Like that other store, like the last store I saw, it was Sector 6. I thought it was in Sector 8. But it was Sector 6. And... what we saw in that last store in Sector 6? Backup battery, sensors, and a clone bay. Please. Please, game. What is that? Considering teleporter up. Oh, we got the repair arm, so we actually repaired the 1 damage that we took there. That was nice. Wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe it was. Oh, they teleported indoors again. Convenient. At least I have 3 shields here. And not like 500. I think for the flagship what we'll do, we'll just we will teleport into the separate rooms. And we will try to just we'll try to get some damage in on their shields. Get the shields down quickly. Otherwise it's gonna be like a lost cause. Quick kill. Three shield damage. Yeah, let's go to the base, see what they hack. So what kind of hack do I not want? Weapons hack, teleporter hack, cloaking, engines piloting would be not so great. Battery hack would be fine. Let's get the shields up though. I mean, I guess teleporter hack doesn't really matter. Sensor hack would be nice. Doors hack would be nice. Medbay hack would be okay. Maybe board piloting? I don't know. I don't know if I want to board piloting. I probably won't. Battery hack then. Problem is that it just depowered my weapons randomly. Miss, miss, miss. Nice dodges on the stuff there. Got a fire in the shield. It's actually really promising. Maybe we got a lot of kills there, maybe. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Actually, let's wait until I get my crew back before I kill the ship. Thanks. I like almost killed the ship here. I don't have a clone bay. Please. Could probably kill their crew this way. Maybe. Or I can get my crew killed. That works too. Like, I didn't need my crew anyway, so that's fine. GG. Screw them. Alright. Let's go back. I honestly don't really care at this point. I really just don't. I mean, I guess we can send over one NG. Well, this one NG can just deal with this, I guess. Hopefully the drone swarm is going to be nice. Seems nice, actually. Still have like all of our shields up. Killed one guy. Isn't that amazing? It's a lot of combat drones. I don't know why I had my shields up earlier. That doesn't make any sense. Yep, that doesn't make any sense. Drone swarm the first time around there was no issue whatsoever, now it's just completely wrecked, yep. Seems fair, game, seems fair. It shouldn't be different though, like... Drone swarm 1 and 2 is the same. It shouldn't be more or less bad. I guess I just got super lucky the first time around. Or something. Or maybe I just... I don't know. I don't know what happened. So let's go and upgrade the swag sensors. Well, this is definitely not how to play Mantis A. Don't play Mantis A like this. Don't do it. So we're gonna cloak the drone's overcharge thingy on phase 3. We're also gonna kidnap strats, probably, but I don't think they have too much crew left. Yeah, probably still gonna kidnap strats because of mind control and everything. They're not boarding again. Like, what? Come on, I don't wanna be cheating. But it actually hit all of it. Miss! Oh, gross. We have no cloaking. And we have no captain because we just got mind controlled. We got mind fucking trolled there. That was real poor timing. Well, saved one more jump. Can't win this anymore. Just can't. There was a poor turn of events. See, this is why we need hacking, because we can't land our shots. Because we can't land our shots, we just, like, do no damage. And we need mind control as well. Instead, maybe to decrease their evasion as well. Or to deal with this stupid rock getting mind controlled in piloting. Because we can't do anything about that. That's just so stupid. This game is so stupid. It's the worst game I've ever played. It's like, what was I gonna do then? Was I gonna get cloaking or but like what, something else earlier? I don't know, man. I just don't even care. I don't even care to lose. It's just a shit fest. Dumb RNG stuff. I mean, I don't really care. Like, yeah, we didn't need to lose all the crew. I just, yeah, I lost the crew stupidly. But still, like, I don't even want to fight the flagship like this. Like, the first drone swarm, it was completely fine. We lost like one shield in the first drone swarm. Second drone swarm, we lost half of our hull. Why? I don't know. I thought it was a fine drone swarm because I just checked my shields. That's all I looked at. And then the second time we just took like half our hull in damage. Doesn't make any sense. It's gonna be a way higher score than that, unfortunately. And it's gonna be a loss as well. It's just so dumb, you know? Sometimes this game is so stupid. You don't even, like... Yeah, we have a lot of score, yeah, we have, like, good weapons, but, like... It doesn't mean fuck all, because we don't have... Like... If we don't have hacking or mind control... At all... Or not even a drone system, like... The last store I saw, it was such... It was fucking Sector 6 and it had like the backup battery, sensors, and the clone bay. Sector 7 just completely didn't have any stores. Or it just didn't have any systems, obviously. Sector 8 also, it wouldn't have. Sector 5. Sector 5 I think I got cloaking. It's the first time I've seen, like, cloaking. I don't understand. We could have easily won this, but... I don't fucking care. It's like, if you're going into... I don't... So dumb. You're going into it, right? With the attention. Oh yeah, we're gonna go for a store. We want to get hacking. And when you're in Sector 5, And there is no fucking store anywhere. And then you're at the end of the run. And you still have no hacking. But on top of that, you also don't have mind control. And on top of that, you didn't even get any drone control either. It's just so dumb. It's like, I would have been fine with anything at that point. There was just nothing though. It's just so dumb.